Looks like SRT's in the call.
Yep.
Hey, answer for me.
Alright everyone, this is a comparison reaction video.
Do you hear that shitty ass microphone?
My very first run I ever did, January 5th, 2013, not knowing any strats whatsoever. Comparing it to a current world record that I have now, as of December 27th, 2014.
So, very first run ever is January 2013. Comparing it to a 2712 I had in December 2014. There's 3 of us, or 3 of me. Yeah, back then I was using an old ass Xbox 360 microphone. That's how far back in time this is.
This ought to be funny and a cool little reminder of how.
And I was also streaming on 300 bit rate.
Let's do this.
Because my download speed back then was 450 kilobytes. Ifception! So, this is my time from December 2014, 2712, going against this run right here of an unknown time set in January of 2013, the very first ever full game speedrun of any difficulty of Perfect Dark Xbox. Very historical run. Let's see what time I get.
I apologize for any lag in the video. Alright, at first it looks
Look at this FPS, man. Imagine having 3 gigabytes of RAM.
To skip through the leaderboards. This was back when I was thinking skipping or watching the whole cutscene.
I watched the cutscene.
But in reality, it just really doesn't matter. Especially now with the laser skip being normal.
See, back when this run, when I started doing runs here, the laser skip was brand new. Now, the laser skip was found in the early 2010s. It wasn't around long when Xbox Live Arcade started doing their own runs.
I don't go for the shield. At this point in time, I paused.
You're playing Perfect Dark?
Oh my god, I'm in call with one of my friends. What the hell?
Single segment agent.
Oh, he's in the call from the first run. Okay. So I'm in a call on both of these, the reaction and the first run. This would be a lot more watchable if I could have just found the original video of this.
Already about to lose time.
Imagine purposely not going for laser skip. Kappa.
Good 42 seconds on average. I paused to get out the data uplink. Dang. I bet this first.
I paused.
I've ever done that.
At least you probably don't pause to get out the data uplink, right?
I notice I have follow-up on.
Now, note, throughout my entire history of speedrunning this entire full game, I've had the same controller. I never switched controllers until 2024.
52 seconds behind world record, but turn on night vision. I don't have the bottom floor memorized in the dark just yet. I killed one of them first. Why didn't I go after the other one?
So what's funny is I have short hair on the original video. I have long hair on the reaction video. I'm back to short hair again.
That's one good thing I did, but I killed him before shutting the elevator.
I killed them before shutting the elevator. What the fuck?
Don't kill the Dr. Carroll.
Stay alive.
Makes me wonder if I die in this run. I don't even remember. I haven't rewatched this run at all. First time seeing it since I did this run. That was before I found out my strat to get through that fast.
I haven't seen this run since I did the reaction to it.
Pause again for the CMP.
This run has to exist somewhere because I was able to do a reaction to it back then.
It does not aim. All this pause buffering.
Why am I pausing?
The rocket launcher didn't
Come
even
on,
aim
past
that
me. Aren't you any good at the game at all?
joke. Alright,
This was before we found out that if you shoot the rocket at a specific part of the
27 behind world record.
walkway, you can crash the game.
Villa behind world record.
That was actually a very fast.
This was also before we found out auto aim.
Yeah, it's somewhere to the right section of the
How many
top
people-
floor walkway.
A kid.
Basically, if you shoot a rocket at a specific spot, it can go through the wall, and if explosives go through the wall,
The daily viewer
it crashes the game.
Single stream, who's now seemed to left us. Warm tune.
Why are the FPS looks like it's even worse on Villa?
He's still a bro, even though he.
Look at my webcam at the top right, though. It's still in 30 FPS.
So far, seems about.
Yeah, apparently it's a thing with N64 games in general, and they just didn't patch it for the when they remade this game from the ground up. N64 games do not like explosives in out-of-bounds areas. Because even like games like Zelda Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask will also crash when you do that.
And I'm entering at 117. Yeah, the strafing is way outdated.
Yeah, I didn't know how to. I didn't know the sweet spot until like 2014. Because there just wasn't much talk on the XBLA version of this game at all.
I cannot do the legit agent strategy.
Well, the sweet spot's different per controller.
I don't mind throw because
And
it's risky.
I've had the same controller, from 2012 to 2024, like I said. I am going for the bomb spy instead of the mine throw. Let's go.
Much time. Man, how the strats have changed.
I have this. Oh my god, if only my past self knew that the Villa clip would become a thing. He'd have a fucking heart attack while shitting himself in the pants.
Still sub 30 pace. I'm pretty sure this was when I watched a cutscene. I didn't.
Yo, hello, Natalie. Welcome to this reaction. Reaction to a reactionception. This is the only video that will have a reaction, though.
And before I found out the best.
We'll also be reacting to the second run ever, which thankfully should just be the run, not a reaction to it.
I reloaded for some reason.
The second speed run in Perfect Dark XBLA history. And if I have time at the end, you can
Why?
react with me to the very first ever challenges 1 through 15 speed run,
There's only like one person who knows how to activate the alarm on agent mode.
Maybe more.
which I think was a 38 or a 40, something like that.
And, losing probably over a minute is all this pausing for items.
More pausing. Don't adjust your sets, everybody. This video is legit 5 FPS. It is not you.
What the fuck am I talking about?
Holy crap, dude.
See what Felix has to
Delta
say from
or
2 years ago.
Astria is like an awesome fighter.
My webcam is doing better.
When she's not an
The
idiot.
the webcam from the past run is doing better than the gameplay.
She's freaking wicked.
Who could have predicted that? Now Resetsu being singled out for Blade. What about him? nothing else to do in this cutscene. Might as well fill it in with words. So the president turned down your request for Rona Project 2?
Why do I sound like I have a lisp?
Holy
Because of my microphone.
Oh, perhaps I underestimated his resolve. We have a contingency plan ready to go.
I have a lisp. Lisp.
Arrives at the airbase. All I need from the president is a tissue sample. Assuming you don't get any interference, if Carrington has to piece together enough of this, he will call for reinforcements. Carrington will not call for outside help. And blah blah blah. Install Nevada. We can intercept any craft they use. And the devices we give you are working properly. Good. One thing I do is watch way too much of this cutscene.
So is this what love is? I don't know. I'm too stupid to know.
I'm watching way too much of this cutscene, yeah.
Which is too stupid to know.
My past self realized that.
Dang. Old to new strat of G5. Knock off about 25-30 seconds of bad strafing. Saves
Why am I watching this cutscene?
I
Okay.
definitely will have no way of catching the lift.
Yeah, this must have been during my rebellious phase when I wanted to be different on the color of the split when you have a new best, when you are like new best versus losing time. I remember there being a few weeks where I switched red and gold together.
Holy crap. So apparently
But
that
I loved
that
gold for
that
best
that
splits way
gold
more.
is no shield of anybody.
Felix?
Yep.
I want to kill you.
I definitely did not know I could call the elevators back then.
You already know this, remember? She said even Icaros would have a hard time beating her.
That's true.
Talking about an anime called Heaven's Lost Property. That's interesting. 2013 was the year I watched that anime. Nico, here.
Damn. I can't believe I'm going to complete this. It took me over 11 minutes to complete.
Not even sub 11. Hell, this ain't even gonna be sub 11:30.
Shaking my head.
Infiltration.
I knew this run would be bad, but I didn't think it would be this bad.
Yep, my 2013 self didn't know you can call the elevator back. Or didn't even think to open the other elevator as well.
Still strafing pretty damn slow though.
Still strafing pretty damn slow. I love how I worded that.
No, the old watching the
Kick good.
They're legit.
Little did I know in 2013 that I would become somewhat decent at this video game in just a year and a half. Why am I watching this cutscene?
Method.
Oh, IL strats was all on you back then.
See if I get a good Bill the lap close guy.
Bill, no, the lap close guy. So he was called Bill even as early as 2014. Well, I don't remember when I coined that name for him, but we know it was at minimum 2014. Yeah, ILs is really all I did for the first 3 years. Well, technically 2 years of this game because there's 1 year where I didn't play this game. I went back to the N64 in 2011. But I grounded ILs in 2010, 12, and 13.
I've always been kind of consistent with this level. I don't think they're slow.
I didn't pay attention, but I think Bill was big or good.
Why didn't I just hit B to switch to the Super Dragon? I don't know.
Well, I mean, that's a good question. 25th or 2014 me. Why did I not hit B to go to the Super Dragon? Why did I have to pause to go to the Super Dragon?
Dang, this is slow hallway. Yeah, just shoot them, Devin, from the past. Don't grenade those guys. Too close.
No, I was doing the IL strat, which would have been a 130 pace.
Function of the gun.
So that was actually a good bill for that. Oh my god. That was bright for a second.
Dang, if I was 1 second faster, it could have been a joke. Still sub 32 pace. Oh man, I coughed. Reset.
So slow that my character coughed. Reset.
Wall there of all places.
You son of a...
Elvis, please, Bible thump. Dang. Man, I know this hasn't improved much. I still have trouble with this
Now
guy.
that was so much horse crap, it's not even funny.
I can raise my hand and say that even 10 or 11 years after this run, I also have. I still cannot get Elvis in there 100% of the time. Fuck that.
Before I use the trank method, which I think is a lot more consistent. The fuck? I only made him take like 1 step forward.
But I really did. My commentary is ahead of the gameplay, but that's kind of funny. I only strafed Jonathan up with like one whole step.
Hey, there he is. What is that? I think that was a 133.
I'm glad I could see back then because
like 101's
I can't see right now
no,
what my timer is.
102, 103 is my average. So I made 30 seconds of improvements on RTA escapes.
102, 103 is my average back then. What is my average now? 59 seconds to a minute, I guess.
I do that.
Did I know about blowing this wall up early? Okay, that strat existed even back in 2013.
Method and for no switching. YOLO. Huh, what the fuck did I do that for? Should've known better than
That's a
that.
big question on why the fuck did I do half of the shit I've do.
Whoa, for a second I thought a boot freaking try to grenade Jonathan. I would have slapped my past self.
Slap.
The
God, the fact that we're almost 17 minutes in and that's... We're on escape.
But we can't leave you behind. There has to be a way out of here. Oh yeah, on the hoverback. Now cover me while I open the doors.
One of my past me's is getting a phone call.
I wish I didn't get the glitch.
That was the Skype sound effect.
I started with
I'll split there even though I'm a little late.
I wonder how to get it to do that again.
1722 escape. I think that was like 1719.
Oh, you know, I always have to mute your stream when I talk to you because it sounds all weird. Does
Oh
that
my
make
god,
sense?
I remember this guy.
Everything looks about the same minus the pause buffering. Did I check to see if I did?
This guy
So
existed
everything
for
that
a
I'm
little bit of
hearing
time.
is from 4 years ago.
I wasted got 4 seconds. Dude.
Well,
I've already lost about 15 seconds on this level to pause, buffering.
okay, don't confuse it even more. So SRT is on your call and he's not talking either, so it doesn't like talk over your stream. So I should be quiet.
Have to be a thing.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what it is. I unmuted the mic but muted the stream.
All right, well then I'll be quiet.
Why is that call
I heard you say on the stream. Yes.
coming through so clearly? They have
Sorry,
better
fair enough.
microphones than I did back then.
Hello,
Yeah, this-
nephew of mine.
This was definitely before the faster method of doing these 3 levels was discovered. Well, they were probably discovered for the N64.
Oh yeah, this was before the route was made, so we take this route instead of the other way.
So President Miss.
We do the special agent way.
Oh, a lot of lost time.
Yeah, that sucks, ZA bro. But at least you'll know for a build I get it for next time. I didn't even open up my soda. This run was January of 2013, meaning this run is 12
Left side.
years, 2 months
Oh yeah.
old.
That's from my N64 days.
That's older than the majority of Twitch chat, Kappa beat. I always got to make that joke. Because, you know, there are a lot of children on Twitch.
Am I about to use boosts? No way.
Use the boost to get
No way
through.
I'm about to use boosts. I just used the boosts.
I'm going to use combat boosts. Ain't no way. Well, I mean, it is the IL strats that I knew back then, so. The only way I knew how to beat levels back then.
Well, at least I take the rest of this level. Normally, it looks like.
This level is infinitely more easier when the guards don't do shit.
I'd go and push the press if you were close by.
Did the president warp? Oh, imagine that. He didn't really warp.
I'd like to know how the heck you got hit.
Hey, literally.
And if it was by Trent, how'd you not die?
That's what I'm thinking.
You know what? That's what I'm thinking, too. Good old past me's.
I don't go for the bike. Alright, so this will be same.
I didn't even activate the goddamn hover bike. What the hell? I bet I didn't do the crash site mine throw. I took the tunnel. Even for IL,
Currently, I still. I don't do
that-
the mine throw.
the IL doesn't even take the tunnel. What?
Although I am learning to try to get it consistent.
Man, I wish I had a memory of like a perfect memory to figure out why in the world I do what I do 12 years ago.
Pause buffer. Would be that. God damn it, I pause buffered. I didn't pause.
Yeah, I mean, I've never been able to commentate my own runs and play good at the same time.
6:30.
When I did my SGDQ 2022 run, I had to
Hopefully.
either learn how to get good or get commentators. But there's no one else who would go with me, so I had to teach Marin and a friend of mine who know nothing about this game how to commentate this game.
Or 3 times an hour.
Well, dude, I remember that video. Wow. Get yourself a motherfucking dragon out.
Oh my god, I remember that YouTube
running
video.
Animation. Oh,
Get yourself a
baby.
motherfucking dragon.
See how well I do. Objective 2 booners.
Imagine past me not getting tech skip. Acting like that wasn't a once per hour trick. And it wasn't until 2024 when we learned how to get it more consistent. Do I wait on the guy, or do I actually knock him out? I don't think I knew back in the day.
When I decide to slap his shit. Well, it's the same time. Or on the others shoots in the penis.
Okay, we knew how to knock him out back then. Okay.
Rock him away. What an asshole.
I don't know when it was discovered.
Dude, my strafing sucks. I'm losing time over strafing. I lost about 2 or 3 seconds on pause buffer. I know I'm pause buffer here. No, I'm not. Wow.
Hey, what up,
I
Milgram?
have a weird selective on when I pause buffer.
What is this? This is the world's best Perfect Dark Agent speedrun.
Yep. I definitely remember the strats for this when I first
AK is the very first ever speedrun of Perfect Dark XBLA.
Collecting.
From January 2013.
I use double black.
And this is me
A noob.
from December 2014 reacting to it. But because I can't find the original video, this is me from right now reacting to the reaction. This is me on 300 bit rate streaming from a business computer with 3 gigabytes of RAM. So that's why it looks like a PowerPoint presentation.
Lost it about a second.
What the hell happened there? I didn't even acknowledge it back then. My past self didn't even acknowledge it. Deep Sea. Do I disarm Elvis back then, or do we, not disarm, but do we get the gun from Elvis, or run past him? I don't know when that strategy of running past him was imported to the Xbox.
Special agent though.
Or if you're not looking at him.
Here, take the gun. Keep the skin out of my ass while I'm twerking.
Oh my god, I was saying that even back then. So, yep, we do the really slow method.
Faster than slower than shit. You can't tell.
Faster than slower than shit.
We get the gun, meaning he'll stop and shoot at every single skidar. Keep the skinner on my ass while I'm twerking.
This was a fast.
No, you don't have to kill them all, Elvis. I know you're at war with them, but they're fucking tiny.
Elvis really, no, he really doesn't have to.
They barely pose a threat.
They barely pose a threat.
They only pose a threat.
Mini skidars are the least opposing things in the entire game. So Elvis really doesn't have to exterminate them all, but sadly he just feels compelled to.
This backward strafing though.
That time I think he was just shooting at nothing.
Oh yeah, I just now noticed at the bottom right. This was back when I was streamed on with
He
XSplit.
hasn't even begun the objective yet. and I'm
XSplit always used more resources than OBS, but I think back then OBS didn't exist. I could be wrong, but I used XSplit until Marin came around, actually. Like a year or two after I became friends with Marin. I loved XSplit. I love OBS now, but when I first switched to Marin had me switch to OBS, he pissed me off because it just wasn't as good as XSplit. But I couldn't deny that it took way less resources.
I'm going to be over 8 minutes behind.
You think that's bad? Wait until you get to the modern time where we're going to be over 9 minutes behind.
Another thing I don't like about it
Well,
is
not
how
over
half
8
of this cutscene has to play. You can't skip it.
The
It's like there's
unskippable
10 times-
cutscene of doom.
There's like 1,000 more important cutscenes than this,
Doom.
but this is unskippable for some reason.
Doom. Okay, I'm done with Doom. Oh, I was actually kind of curious on what my PB was back with that strat. Cutscene watching time. Probably the agent strat. The non-RTA strat.
I don't remember the fucking strategy for this level.
Oh, or just a random made-up strategy. I'm coming
I'll be
along.
right back.
I come up with as a strategy.
Don't you just love it when you get to a level and you're like, what is the strategy for this level again?
Combat boot. What? I don't remember that at all.
Why'd I activate it before the elevator?
Why?
Yeah,
What?
why did you activate that?
Oh well.
Oh, I even
Combat boot
questioned
before
it.
the elevator.
I'm gonna wait 10 seconds most.
I questioned it back then too.
It's the
That's
best
kind of
fight
funny.
ever, and I don't think I killed him.
Okay, thank you for telling me that.
Well, there goes the hostage. Rip in peace, dude.
I hate this computer.
Just closed the elevator on myself.
If I plug and
Starts
unplug my
fighting
phone
through
enough, it
elevators, so I'm gonna have to
gives me an error that my S21's unplugged. Random intervals throughout the day. Yeah, the RTA strat for this stage didn't come along until 2014. What I did, and I even questioned even my 2013 self, questioned why I did it. I combat boosted before the first elevator. And apparently I combat boost after getting the RCP 120. I guess it could have been worse.
Devin, past Devin. Please, just go to that uplink. Oh, it wasn't too hard.
Why did it take me
Oh,
4
9
pauses
minutes
to
ahead.
go to the dead uplink?
I lost a minute on a short mission like this. Wow, but rip in peace that guy. Dude, the cutscene timing is all wrong.
Oh. Hello? When does the mission end?
Lost a minute and 10.
Oh, Carrington's text was off. See, what's funny is, if you look at my modern current splits, you'll see that this is 202nd out of 203, so I guess I'm doing my splits a little faster than back then. These are the exact same save file that I did in this reaction.
Top floor.
My original run had no timer. Then you see that this reaction, this is the very first run I did on live split.
Dude, that's RNG I wish for every run.
So basically, the splits I'm doing now is in competition with the splits I'm doing right there on this reaction run. So these splits are this old. December 2014, so 10 years and 4 months old. Because before Live Split, I was using W Split. So these splits I'm using right now don't even have my entire history of Perfect Dark on there. But it has like 95, 98% of the history, if I had to guess.
So far, normal looking strats, just Mauler instead of AR-34.
And then in the modern years, I would proceed to go back to using Mauler.
That's why I said that.
Because Mauler is faster than AR-34.
I guess I forgot how to do the level.
I did. Apparently, I don't remember how to do the level.
I remember. Waiting for him. I always would think that he ruined runs
For the longest time, though, in the mid-2010s, I did use the AR-34, though.
Using these strats, he probably did ruin a lot of runs. I just don't remember.
It wasn't until more competition appeared in Agent that I went back to Mauler.
Nice, I caught
It might have been Tamarkles, actually. You know, this ain't that bad of an attack ship, to be honest. For knowing what my skill level was, barely non-existent back then.
Barely kept the 3 mark, which would seem pretty good for.
And for the entire history of this game being out on the Xbox, I've always been in the top 10, the top 15 on all difficulties of Skidar Ruins, so Skidar Ruins shouldn't be that different.
This time. So I probably might just do this glitchless. Let's find out.
Glitchless Skidar Ruins.
Perfect pillars?
Not the worst thing in the world.
Perfect pillars on this run. Wow, dude.
Oh, that's actually kind of bonkers. Perfect pillars.
Do I make the throw, though?
Don't tell me I missed. I missed.
Ah!
Oh my god, what a... Ooh, god damn it.
Son of a... That's what I should have said.
Son of a... SRT really liked it when I say that.
2 years ago.
When I would say that. So I had the perfect pillars and I fucked it up! You learned how to do the perfect pillar, or which set is the perfect ones? Nice.
Why did I switch to the...
Wow!
Callisto?
I dodged all those enemies. That would be hard for even modern me.
Did I kill these two? Okay. Right,
Sex-based terms.
I still skip the gorge, but I don't know how to skip the bridge. I wonder, is this going to be a sub 3830?
Kind of hard to accept friend requests when my Xbox ain't on. Sad. So any runs before, I want to say mid 2015 is going to be in 300 kilobyte bitrate.
Some nice doors.
It wasn't until like mid 2015 when I got better internet. So the first few runs was going to be interesting. This was before the strat of doing skipping a
sucker.
phase.
Went invisible. Son of a.
He went invisible. Past endeavor, just stand still. If you have the health, take the hit. If you don't have the health, stand still and then move out of the way at the last second.
38:20.4.
It's a lot faster.
Below 38 minutes.
Wow,
I could have got below 38 minutes if I was any good.
I had a 38:20 on the timer back then and a 38:13 now. I don't know what the discrepancy is, but oh well. 38:13. That's what speedrunning the OG Perfect Dark since 07. Then speedrunning two of the three first years of XBLA version, doing ILs and then doing your first full game run. That's what time you get. So up next is the second ever run. That's in. Wonder what my second ever run is. This run. Oh. Why did I not? Oh wait, might be on my other channel. Why is my CPU so high? The first run I uploaded to my YouTube back in the day was a 3057. So that's not it either. So my second run was a 3402. So we'll have, and that run doesn't exist. So we'll watch. A 3204. Which was July 24th, 2013. Sailor Moon GIF and a My Little Pony. Good layout. What? Not gonna work? Do I have to delete and re-edit? There it is. Let's see what improvements we have.
You're unexcused.
Fuck you.
Yep, Giabro won the closest time, followed by Nico, followed by Eureka. Any opinions expressed? If there's anything fucking stupid said in the calls back in the day, they may or may not match my current day self. I just want to say that because I don't remember anything said 12 years ago. And actually, all full frames is still at 300 kilobytes. You can pick and choose what you think is still the same and what you think is different, I guess. Because, I mean, you have freedoms in this world. So now note, the skill difference you see is just 6 months of practice. And you can see my timer is W split. So it's already spoiled. This is a 3204. Same controller I used for my 3813. I just learned how to strafe. Still no laser skip, it looks. I haven't talked yet, so I don't know. I'm still using the same shitty Xbox mic, so I'll probably sound like I still have a lisp. I'm not even using splits for every stage. I do remember, though, the first few runs I did, I think probably during the W-split era, I copied the elite runners who would do every group of stages.
I forgot they added espionage in Gods and Kings.
Oh my god, Griffin sounds like he has a lisp. I do not have a lisp. Thank you very much. Jesus, Jesus Christ. Imagine if there's a stage where I save time. Oh, J-Bro doing vanilla Trinix, I see. Who's here? Getting another butter sword.
Shit, I need iron, god damn it.
He needs iron. Is he playing Minecraft?
Take the iron from everyone else.
Hey, good job past me. You saved 11 seconds of your PB.
New personal best on the 3rd level. That's awesome.
Agent's not an anime guy, Eureka. He's just goofing off. Don't mind him. This will be a perfect opportunity to eat some dark chocolate Easter eggs. So I had already developed a pretty good strafe back then. All it took was 6 months. Oh wow, pretty good villa. That's an 18-second time loss.
Mine throw.
And the villa clip saves almost 10, or about 8.
What height?
So I just lost 10 seconds. I'm doing the mine throw. And I made it.
Holy crap, man.
I'm impressed. I'm glad I decided to do this. Why the fuck was that second guy in front of the door? And why did I not even question it? That dude's never in front of the door. He's supposed to go next to the dumpsters. Man, I was doing the safe strat back then.
Throw the card, you fucking bitch.
That was the strat we used before I started watching a bunch of the elite runs. I don't think I started doing the fastest version of that room until, I want to say, it was close to or after Tomahawk's came around.
Safe's heavily encrypted. The decoder's gonna...
We've recovered the safe hint from Carrington and altered its program.
Someone cosplayed Mecha Cosmix at Comic-Con.
We know of other incidents.
That sounds interesting.
My team will have to take it to their car themselves.
Funny, yeah.
This will endanger them. Man, do you guys remember a time before Discord?
That's actually pretty cool.
And hell, probably even before TeamSpeak too. I don't know when TeamSpeak came around. But I remember Skype was the only thing that we used for the longest time until Discord came around.
No. Perhaps I underestimated his resolve. We have a contingency plan ready to go. And we will move as soon as the presidential entourage arrives at the airbase.
All I need from the president is a tissue sample.
Assuming you don't get any interference, if Carrington has pieced together enough of this, he will have called for reinforcements.
You're waiting too long. You could have left about 3 or 4 seconds earlier past me. Go to disarm past me. Do I make the elevator is a good question. Was I making the elevator cycle back in 2013 July? Well, it definitely didn't help none when I got stuck on that ladder. I missed a key card, got stuck on the ladder. I may or may not make the final elevator. I'm also not strafing very well. I'm still learning. I made that elevator though. Why'd I switch to the left? Man, look at this guy getting many pulls on his ultimates. But the last few ultimates I bought only got 1 pull. By the way, it's booster trash. You can't keep every card. You will eventually run out of hand space.
The problem you have is that there is no way to sneak into the research section. The only way in available to you is a weak section of wall like marked in the room beyond the stores. It can be destroyed with explosives.
Doesn't sound like a problem to me. I'm still doing IL strats on rescue, huh? Oh, suddenly, my stream is losing frame. Not modern stream. This is the video itself. That's because I turned the alerts off. Sorry, I'm trying to react to past PBs. Hard to do that with Noir scream in the background. You think my stream is crashing, but it was me, Dio. When I'm standing still, it actually looks pretty good. See the funny thing is that's making this quality look even worse is the fact that because I was on a 300 kilobyte bit rate, I was also on a AV cable, and AV cables on the Xbox 360, no HDMI. Oh. That ruined the... Why am I doing splits for this run anyway? I have a timer. I don't even know anymore. Yeah, I didn't have an HD capture card until... a bit after V2 came out, because if you remember correctly, I also had to stream my first few V2 runs on the PS4 itself. Actually, you wouldn't know that because we didn't know each other back then. We didn't know each other until after the first HDN marathon a year and a half to 2 years later. But yeah, I didn't get a capture card until like mid to late 2016. At this time, well, not at this time. During the 2014-2015 era, I was also streaming Hatsune Miku on AV cables, 300 bit rate, which is why some of my old perfects look so bad.
Okay, stand back.
This is a much better run. It's only 6 minutes faster, but it feels a lot better than 6 minutes. This is going to be probably a 14-15 if I had to guess. Escape time.
Oh no, we have a problem. It's a single-seater. Two can get in, but no more. It's the only way out of
I didn't pay attention. Did I push Jonathan in the last run? I don't think I did.
the only one who can fly to Elvis, so get in.
Question is, do we get the music glitch?
We can't leave you behind. There must be a way out of here.
Nope. $14.21. And this is why live split is better than W split. W split tells you how far you're ahead, but it doesn't tell you what time you have at that split. That's why it's it's known as the most basic timer.
Good afternoon.
Okay, we weren't throwing dragons back then.
Hey there.
In the grand scheme of things, that's a recent strategy.
Perfect.
Perfect. In the name of the moon, I will punish you. Oh, we still didn't know about the other way being faster yet. We still doing IL strats. But do I activate the hovercraft in the next mission? We do. I mean, you can barely tell. The FPS is tanking. But we did, in fact, lower the hovercraft. Entering on this side, CAC W.
Mr. President, you're in danger.
I'm doing the IL again?
Kidnap you.
When do I switch away from the combat boosts?
I assume that you have some.
This is a recording of a meeting between Trent and the other conspirators.
It seems overwhelming. I'm in your hands. What do we do now?
I'm in your hands. What do?
I'm in your hand. What do? Why is that funny?
Jump off a plane.
The escape path. Follow me.
Your face will jump off the plane.
Why do I throw that if I'm just going to go back up and push the president? Yeah, apparently I do not go back up there and push the president. Okay, I do go get hovercraft. Took me like 3 tries to get on it, but
There's the escape pod.
still going underground. My brightness is so high that you can see where I'm going without the night vision. I feel like I did this method for at least like a year or two. It was so hard to optimize.
Elvis. He'll be able to protect the president. They'll be unable to
Chris.
conduct operations.
Almost
New
perfect
TV
buttons.
release. All Rise's spell ranges are now reduced. Players' base movement speed and movement speed gained from desperate power have been increased.
What in the game? What in the world game are they talking about?
TF, loaded dice no longer grants global bonus gold. Instead, it gives Twizzler an overall higher amount of personal gold every time he kills a minion.
But I really like that about his passive.
I know. Warwick. Infinite duress, fix the bug where damage would continue after being interrupted by enemy champions.
Oh wow, I'm actually waiting. I guess I got tired of them not
They
completing.
fixed Elise's whole her little spiderling tanking turret aggro. So, like when she repels down, her spiderlings will come after her, so the turret still resumes to hit her. Thank God.
Not even on double shot. At least they all died in one shot. Why'd I ignore that guy? Oh, I guess I fell asleep.
That's insensitive, Devin.
I know, right?
I was playing with no auto aim back then for my CMP because I'm on follow lock on. Follow lock on doesn't have auto aim
Now, please,
unless you manual aim.
good small skitter RNG. This run has been flawless so far.
Good small skid orange. Does that mean I'm still taking Elvis's gun?
Splits are looking damn sexy.
Those splits are looking sexy. I still take his gun.
I just have to pay attention. Hey, if you guys don't mind, after I finish this mission, everyone being quiet just for a minute and 15 seconds for the next one, because I screw up a lot on that one, because I can't concentrate.
Oh my god, I'm asking my friends in the Discord call to give me some quiet time. I'm pretending I'm at GDQ.
Goddamn, why are you such a dick?
Bastard.
Or as the speedrunning community calls it, serious time.
Oh my god, I really was going off of the GDQ. Serious time.
Loves your face when it's covered in blood. Period blood.
Yeah.
I just need to stop coming up with things along the way.
Period blood. What the hell?
So far, I was about to say good RNG, and as soon as I said so far, he turned around and shot some scatter. Fuck this game.
I really wish I would turn off follow lock on right about now.
Please. No one cares about this damn scatter. They ain't gonna kill us. We're on agent. If you die on agent, you're a failure at life.
Hey. I've died on agent before. Hey, watch his 6, man. Elvis can get clapped if you're not protecting him. We have to get out of here.
Two new PBs. can only beat this PB by 1 second.
What's bonkers is my current PB
Alright, it pretty much
will
starts
be
after this cutscene is over.
done in 20 seconds. While this run's still in Carrington Institute. Oh, we have the strat developed by now. So between January and July, we developed the strat that's still used to this day. That's not the strat. I lied. Never mind.
3 new champions.
That's almost a strat, though. The reason why it's different is I used both combat boosts there. That sounds awful, Agent. I would be I would quit for the rest of the day if that happened.
Diana and the Twitch and the Shin. Not the Nizzly, Uter, Fiddle, and Ash. Get my hair all then. I'll do what I can now.
Find it and get it out of the building.
About fucking time.
At least Carrington's text worked.
I better not be where I think I am.
Yeah, according to Past Me, I struggled on Carrington Institute, apparently. So the strat was halfway developed, apparently. This wasn't in its final form yet.
Nami's hidden passive found. Whenever Nami kills a siege minion with the Aqua Prison, all of her team...
I know for a fact we definitely didn't know that you only had to kill 4 of these things yet.
That's awesome.
I don't even know if the Elite.net knew you only had to kill 4 of those things yet.
Anyway,
4 on Agent, 6 on Special Agent, and 8 on Perfect Agent.
I'll load this one.
I'm using the Mauler. I used the Mauler, then I switched to the AR-34 for a very long time. But now we use the Mauler again because it is the fastest. They're a pretty standard attack ship, even for modern standards. Doing some pretty decent strafing. Ah, we're going safe. We're going strafe, and then we're doing whatever that was. Oh, we're just guaranteeing that Elvis won't die, so we're going very safe. But the thing is, Endeavor of the past, you know, he can still die from an unspawned enemy in the elevator because this game is so great. It's made very well. So you might as well leave those 2 Skidar alive. Okay, at least this strat was developed. I didn't pay attention if I did this on the first run. That was known about for a long time. What you're doing there is you're keeping 2 extra Skidar from spawning by staring in the left elevator. Normally you gotta kill 3 to 4 on the left side. And like 3 to 4 on the right side, but when we do what we do, we only have to kill 3. If you don't do it right, then you'll kill 4 or more.
What am I doing? Wasting time.
You're pretty good at that. You'll learn through your history of playing this game. Yeah, that's the thing about people who get into a game much later than others. They have all the tricks that are known at their disposal. So you can say they do have an advantage, and it's good that they do have the advantage, you know, as opposed to someone who's been in the game since day one.
Sesame? Thank you.
I'm curious to know which run do I finally bridge skip.
Open, you mother. Freak.
What was that, like 4 or 5 tries to open that door? Holy shit.
In a sense, we can't be far away. Oh no! The Skid are army in suspended animation.
Not bad for a glitchless Skittle runs. Oh, the double strat was already made. I was aiming for it. Okay. So that came around sometime 2013. $32.04. If I was 9/100ths of a second slower, I could have had a 69.
How long have I been streaming, Chris? About 2 hours?
All right. Wow. Why is the video this long? Do I let the credits play all the way through? Okay. All right. Let's see. What would my next time be? I think I have a 30 somewhere, but it's split into parts. Oh, I finally found my actual second run. The one that was before the 34. That's a bit too late there now, but it was a 35:48. January 22nd, 2013. Alright, so we're gonna skip that. Oh, I don't want to skip it though. It could be iconic. It could have the first time doing something. So let's go and watch that 30. It's split into 3 parts. Back when new YouTube channels had like a 15-minute limit. So this is going to be interesting.
PB I have.
This is a 3057 split into 3 different parts.
Or my best flip.
No idea what the date of this is.
Oh well. Let's start.
This is very, very loud. My voice is not loud, but the background noise is insanely loud.
Alright. Here's for 2 PBs in 1 day.
Okay, so it looks like my W split has evolved. Or I might be on early live split by now. I don't know.
What kind of crap is that?
"18-second defection."
Oh yeah, so
I doubt any of you are going to be staying up till 5 with me. However, past about 10 a.m., I'm probably not going to be on Skype for the rest of the day.
Alright, when did you just say you're going to be off Skype?
10 a.m.
Don't you mean 10 p.m.?
No. I told you, I'm staying up till 5 in the morning. I'm just saying that if either any of you guys are on Skype still with me still, 10 a.m. would be the latest I'd probably be on Skype. Because me and Amanda are going to be hanging out for my birthday.
Okay, so this is around August.
I'm not going to forget to tell you happy birthday at midnight exactly.
You will, because I'm not going to mention it.
Oh no, I just trust me, I won't forget.
Imagine still no laser skip.
I just, the Final Fantasy 14 beta is...
Here's how far back in time this video is. He mentioned the Final Fantasy 14 beta.
Friday morning. So I'm just, I decided since it's my birthday, I'm just going to stay up, play it for about 5 or 6 hours, and then get ready for stuff I want to do later.
No, it's not 2009.
Ain't my birthday yet, Kirby.
Don't ruin it, Chris.
I am.
Yeah, he must mean ARR, A Realm Reborn. Because this was 2013, yeah.
I would much rather be
so it was around. He mentioned his
than
birthday, which is mid-August. Then he mentioned Realm Reborn.
Hey,
so it's around 2013.
That's the exact same thing I told Amanda too, because her.
We have splits for every stage.
But I'd rather play Final Fantasy.
Hey, I'd much rather be at CC's Pizza all day, like I always am on my birthday.
I did used to have a get together every birthday at CC's and have a pizza eating contest with everybody. But now I just have my birthday party at Dave and Buster's.
If you go to sleep late and then wake up early. That's what
Oh my God, that's brighter than my current TV. Oh my God, stop! I'm having a seizure.
That's also what we tried to do last Friday, and it failed. Waking up early to go visit Sean, and then like that not happening because Josh. Because me, you and Josh stayed up till.
I can't even see my splits.
Yeah.
The quality is just so bad.
Which, by the way, was not a smart idea. We would have been so dead if we didn't sleep till like 2 in the afternoon that day.
This is true.
Well, did I pass the test, Yuri?
I'm sorry if I'm already like 2 or 3 missions past farther than you. One day, if you need help, I will do a walkthrough of all the missions on all the difficulties. I plan to do that for the Endeavor Gaming TV channel on YouTube anyway.
I have never done a walkthrough of
the real way and the glitch way.
Agent at all. Like I started and made it to escape and never finished. I just have no idea how to do a walkthrough.
Yeah.
Mainly because the way I learned how to play was watching someone better than me and just copying what they do. That's how I got good at this game. But I understand not everyone do that.
Well, there goes a lot of time.
And more games do need more
I hate these guys in basement.
tutorials. I'm just not the one that can do it.
Watch my practice go to waste. I see it now. Oh my God, these splits, I haven't been more than 3.4 seconds behind.
Man, a number that will never be able to be calculated I wonder how many
So
mine throws I've ever
Kirby, with
done in Chicago.
the latest Humble Bundle, I got the Sim
Definitely
3
has to
Night
be
expansion. So now I
close
can
to
take the
10,000 or
character
more.
and make him party it up gloves.
So we're still doing the middle of the room strat.
I can also make him become a vampire if I want.
It does take a long time for me to finally do the correct strat for that room. Not with that attitude. You're talking about the tutorial? Yeah, I guess the best thing I've done was the V2, Neptunia V2 tutorial I tried to do.
I love the new strategy of this level. That makes me not having to watch that freaking cutscene.
Oh, so we developed this. We finally developed a don't watch the cutscene strategy. We realized that there's a shield on this staircase, so we can
That's
actually
probably one of the
firefight
things that's
everybody.
annoying about Pikmin. You can't skip cutscenes. It's annoying seeing after a while.
At least you might be able to find a way to jump over the cutscene starting point. That's those are some glitches that could be found possible.
Oh, you got the Humble Bundle too, Yuri? I bought the whole thing because I wanted the Battlefield 3 and mainly the Sims 3. I wanted the late night expansion. And then I wanted Dead Space 3 because I played the other two in the series. Mirror's Edge, I wanted to play it again. And the rest were just kind of, okay, they're there. Oh, trust me, Kirby, I will.
Not a bad G5. Alright, gold.
Look at there, man. I love saving those 10+ seconds.
I'll never have huge time saving Perfect Dark ever
I didn't have
again.
the money back when it came out to buy it. And then not too long after it came out was when my Xbox died.
That's the best feeling in the world when you save bunches of
I'm
time
hoping they add more to the bundle.
between
Maybe
runs.
more Sims 3 expansions. I had
When you
Ambition
start out.
World Adventures, but I gave Ambitions to a friend.
But then your
And
net
World
gains
Adventures, I
become
never
smaller
cared
and
for, so I never
smaller.
installed it.
Beep, 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 beep.
I mostly want Season of Cat Squad.
I bet that beep beep can get annoying for people watching sometimes.
Yeah, it actually does. Every time I hear it, this mission and that one mission, actually I think it might be the same mission, just a different part. It has the beeping again.
You're closing in on position. Understood that you just want to suck a dick.
What?
Almost sub 9. Such a huge improvement between January and August. This is insane. How much did I play in just 7 months?
Radar in this game is what taught me to use radar for every other game.
That's a fucking lie. I don't use radar in any other
It's in
game.
the hands of the bots.
Yep.
That's why I suck at Halo,
Or
because
heck,
I
even
just
if you
can't concentrate on the
radar,
radar.
that don't matter for Perfect and Dark Sims.
Yeah.
Everyone's been waiting for you. That's kind of creepy.
So I haven't developed the grenade strat yet. No self-boosting on the floor.
We got contact. Let's stand and prepare my gun while she walks right by me. Whenever you get to this mission, it's always that guy I killed that has the key card. So
So
you waste your time killing other people.
looks like I figured that out by myself, that it's really just that guy.
This game may be full of RNG, but that's not RNG.
That room is weird. You're supposed to kill everybody. The last guy gives you the key card. Or you could just kill that specific guy we kill. It's because it's some more classic Perfect Dark game design. Oh, okay. It looks like I've developed the tranquilizer strap by now. Not good at it, apparently, but
Well,
I've developed it.
I didn't expect to kill them all.
I don't know how to make Jonathan walk towards me, apparently. Still a bunch of improvements to go.
Oh, you did.
Usually I don't kill them all. I run by them missing the thing.
And COG won.
Oh, did they?
Hurry up. More guards come out so they don't come out when I do the first objective. Or the second one. Hurry up. I know there's more of you. Please. One more. God dang it. I hate this mission sometimes. All that less amount of guards coming out is a very bad thing for this mission. I'm going to go ahead and save a lot of headaches.
You didn't fight through it. Double lift fought through it.
We have a problem. It's a single seater. Two can fit in, but no more. I'll shut up so we don't have to hear the same thing twice. I got incredibly lucky. I might even be
Alright,
my,
so
MVP
good
for
question is, do I get the good old classic music glitch?
Nah, there ain't no way I can get my PB for this
Nope, no music glitch.
Come
But
on,
is this a gold?
Under 242?
Yeah.
I'll have to check after.
A 1 second gold, a 247 RTA. Now I think my gold split for that stage is a 229.
So she's the farthest away that she can possibly be.
Yeah, fuck that bitch being so far away.
That's what happens when you play a lot of Halo and then you play Perfect Dark. I've had the same thing happen. Where I try to melee with my weapon.
If you can hear me, GA, bro, you gotta slash him with your sword first.
Yeah, the whole.
But only after the both
resisting
flames are
explosion
ignited.
Fire kinda threw me off when I was playing this.
Oh yeah, I forgot it was in three separate parts. That tripped me up. Don't really need to do part 3, I don't think.
Alright. I'm going to lose a second or two, but otherwise, good luck. Good luck. I've got 4,300 frames out of 110,000.
I'm still doing this. IL.
I didn't lose no time. Amazing.
You actually gained time.
GGGA, bro. That's a mouthful.
You actually found a match, Kirby? If it's lag, it's
I'll pay out your bet
one,
after I take me
two,
some
or four, how
Tylenol.
many they are. It has very bad internet.
Or what about very bad internet?
Kirby's lagging on multiplayer.
Hey, that was one of my OG viewers from 2013 to 2014.
In case anyone's wondering why
Warm
I'm doing
Tune
here,
Kirby.
me and the president get closer to the door. It saves those frames. I don't know why, but throwing that laptop gun right there.
I love how I'm still doing the IL strats for even this stage. How far in do I go until... Where's the president? Oh, there he is. I didn't even see him.
Where's the president? Oh.
I saw him, but
I did not see him when I opened
past
the door.
me didn't.
I'll take it, even though I'm going to lose time.
No problem, main GG on your seat.
Yeah, if anyone else was paying attention, did anyone notice where the president came from?
That door that you opened, I think he walked right by you.
I didn't see him. Not bad. Could have been faster, but 3 tries is still decent.
Wow, still doing this even in August.
Switch to the president.
See, that strat's so dumb. If you blow those spots up early, like as soon as you see them, they'll be in front of the president and kill him. So you have to like chase them out a little bit. This is why I didn't shoot at him right away. I somehow remember that even this far, much later. That background noise is legit driving me crazy.
Oh, I didn't beat my time, but I was like a second from it. Oh, man. That's brutal.
That wasn't that bad past me.
Another mission I can save a lot of time on, only if I get lucky.
Come
I
on.
hate the luck in this mission.
Little country way of saying own.
Right here. Tucked in.
Please, don't hurt me. How do I feel about you doing it? Hell yeah.
Please,
We'll be
Sector 2,
twinsies.
Sector 2. There we go.
I mean, we're already twinsies,
There
but
goes
we'll
10
be
seconds automatically saved.
twinsies.
Yeah.
That's a lot of times there.
That's why I said at least.
3:54. That's not a bad time for having Elvis kill, or disarming Elvis for the gun. I love that emote you use, J-Bro.
Well, I didn't kill a single one of you.
I love how the contrast when I activate like
Please be right there. You're right there. Thank you.
IR scanner and stuff seems to be different
This
between
mission
every
is gonna
run.
be the breaking-
It's
make
so
or break
bright
this run. If I can get under 4
on this
minutes, I'll
run.
automatically have a good run.
What am I going to be doing?
I'm still on follow lock on 3.
Where are you at? Come here, come here. Be under a minute and 10. Oh, close enough, though.
A minute and 12.
6 seconds from perfection.
6 seconds from perfection.
Right,
God, I must have been
how many little are those
confused back in the day. A minute and 6 is nowhere near a perfect Elvis. I mean, that was 2013. We're gonna skip all this, so we're still doing this. We're gonna save
Well,
some
that's a
time.
given, Kirby.
Yeah, magnums are slow, but they freaking die in like one. You kick his butt too much, Kirby. Kirby too strong. Let's see if we don't care. I know I say that every time, but seriously, I don't care.
Not a sub 4.
Hashtag that door's never closed on me before. Alright, I don't care if I lost those 18 seconds.
Well, you better care past me. Still activating both combat boosts there.
Darius is in jail. Please support him by typing hashtag #FreeDarius2013.
I'll shoot you.
That's what someone put in chat.
I know. I know. And meanwhile, Freak is having kind of trouble even talking.
Courage B to the Eureka having free time. Eureka still needs to ship that box of stuff as well.
Shell.
Rip everyone's, rip his schedule. His schedule.
What?
Nice, Claude.
Wild Turtle has the most kills as any AD carry in the whole game.
Maybe.
Ooh, what game is he talking about?
Yes, I'm gonna go. Turtle solos, Manny. What?
I'm gonna go take my flight.
Okay.
Right back.
Okay.
Yeah, to collect 264 out of 278 to get. Damn. I wonder what settings you use to give yourself 2 more. Checks. Oh wait, you have those bombs and arrow upgrades still in the seed. That's why.
Hurry up. No. Oh well.
Hey, it's actually good that he didn't do it, but you don't know that yet. I love how I said it was a second slower. No, Endeavor. Stop talking out your left, Dick. It's faster, my boy. And I can say that. He's a youngling. I was mother frickin' 20 years old back in this when this run came out.
How did you not know that, Kirby?
Not know
As
what?
much that there's skins for weapons in Halo 4.
Oh, Halo 4! That was the newest Halo back then. Wow.
I'll take it.
I wonder if
So I
August
hit
of
the open
2013,
button,
if
open
Hexy
button,
was
open
doing the grind on Halo 4.
As I hit it, so it closed. As I
Or if he was still chilling with the
Oh, nice.
Halo 1 through Reach and ODST.
I kind of wish this was an individual level run. That would beat my PB.
Let's go, Eureka! Our parade just worked. That was a really good attack ship, man.
Hell yeah! All right, I'm just gonna take this level super slow. I remember last time I made it this level, this far ahead. Wasn't a pretty sight. No, don't get stuck, you son of a whore.
You son of a whore!
Oh my.
I got backslapped, damn.
So I just got hit from behind.
I saw that.
Good thing there's a shield right there. The only thing that can go wrong now is failing this level skip. And as long as I'm hugging it, I won't do it. Alright, folks.
Still no bridge skip.
New PB.
Which run do I finally do the bridge skip? We know it ends with a 30-57, so I'm not going to watch part 3 of that. What's my next run? Is it this?
Oh.
Okay, it's this. I found it first try. 29. I skipped an entire minute and 8 seconds. What? And this was done August 20th. A minute 8 second PB in just a week or so? Holy hell, the improvement is rapid with this one.
I still have yet to figure out what causes death and what causes you to land unharmed.
This is so loud. Thank you for the raid. I didn't turn alert box back on in time. Damn. Just pretend the song you're hearing in Perfect Dark is Airbase X. Keep her occupied. So I wonder if this is the exact same run, just better execution, or do I do something different? Because the minute 8 is actually a big improvement. We're just gonna skim past it. No need to watch the whole thing. Okay.
Cool. Yay, I can make it past this mission today.
That was pretty quick. SRT had to teach me to strafe hug that door. I didn't do it for the longest time. Do I throw the dragon? Did I make this elevator? No. I'm not fast enough to make that elevator yet. I missed it by a lot. I don't throw the dragon for a grenade boost yet. Nice gold. So it really is just the same run, just a lot better executed then, huh? My strafing is getting better. This might be the run where my strafing actually starts looking modern.
And sometimes it gives me the message that it worked, and sometimes it doesn't.
I still don't understand how that works.
Alright, it worked.
Alright, are we going to the top route yet, or are we still doing ILs?
Alright.
Well, here's Airbase X. Pretend we got raided right now.
You always do.
Nope, we're still doing ILs.
No runs.
Are we still combat boosting? Yep. And we're still doing this. Do we still get his weapon? We're skipping him! We've learned how to skip Elvis in a week.
Who uses a far sight to kill a little skitter anyway?
Elvis.
Here, take the gun. Come on back while I'm working. What if I don't want to?
August 20th, 2013. The first run to skip the gun.
Alright, please work.
So it's been 11 years, 5 months, almost.
Have mercy on my soul.
We just straight up stand and wait for him right here instead of luring him farther. This is actually...
Yes, you had mercy on my soul.
Perfect Elvis. Hold on. Wait a minute. Is there some merit to just standing there and waiting on him? Am I going to have to experiment?
I'm going to have so much time saved after this mission, it's not even going to be funny. Actually, I'm going to laugh a lot. My PV had a 405 or 410, somewhere around there.
Dude, the fucking gold is going to be amazing here. Put your hands up. 35.5-second goal. Alright, I'm curious. What is the combat boost? Do we do 1 or 2 here? We still doing both, so I didn't invent the strat still used to this day yet. So the reason why we do a minute and 8 PB here is basically all because of one stage. Skipping out on Elvis's gun. Don't even have to watch the rest of that run. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. I've learned how to hide it easier over the years. Alright. So I know immediately what the next run is. It goes from a 29:49 to a 29:42. The day, 1 day later. Time to watch it be the exact same thing, just slightly faster. Oh, it looks like I actually start grinding to land in the elevator because my best split's now at 8.6 second time. I realized I opened the wrong window. Yo, hello. Hello, Connor. We're reacting to old runs throughout the history. It's like the 4th run and we're still in 2013. Yeah, we're obviously not doing laser skip yet. I don't think we do that for a while.
I'm in the middle of a run.
That's a nice G5. That's a 205 G5. Yeah, we definitely in the modern era for strafing.
God damn it, Sean. The camper isn't a Gundam.
Get Sean, my buddy Sean, before he joined the Air Force.
Gundam fans, a lot of them don't understand the difference between a Gundam and a mobile suit.
Yeah. Hey, I kinda do. Or whatever.
Coordinators.
Heck, yeah, the coordinator.
Got it, and I just didn't.
We're no longer a guy. He's Nate.
Alright, we're gonna skip this. We're gonna see. I want to know when I developed the Carrington Institute strategy. That's still used today. Alright, 1 or 2 combat boosts.
Came by the stream yesterday to say hi.
We're still doing 2 combat boosts. Alright. What's the next run? 29:19. The day later. Okay, this is a 23-second PB, so there's got to be something different.
World record and find a way to get it around the hey, I got a world record. Nobody has a world record.
Well, that's kind of depressing to hear.
The one good thing you have going for you already is that the games that you run are short, and that's a lot of what's getting put in AGDQ now, are short games. Usually, the only people that get the long games are like Cosmo or Spike Vegeta, people that are really popular already.
I'm back with Narcissa. Was Cosmo.
Spike Vegeta, personally, he said himself he doesn't think people should, like, there's certain people that shouldn't have a reserved spot like Cosmo and such. Well, Cosmo probably not because he runs SRL. But just like, there are certain people that Mike Yuma considers he has to give a spot to.
I'm dropping so many frames in this run.
Spy Vegeta thinks that should
This is literally just the day after.
Well, basically, he thinks they're so popular that they're going to bring in a lot of donations, and Spy Vegeta thinks it shouldn't be that way. At least not entirely.
Reserve spots for what?
AGDQ.
I see his point, but...
Hey, no laser skip yet.
New came out, and you only have 5,900.
Attack on Ponsu.
Back when Shigeki no Kyojin was... Oh yeah, Shigeki no Kyojin did come out in anime form in 2013, didn't it?
There, I think he's well, actually. Oh wait, no. Okay, so never mind, I was thinking-
the connection.
Yeah, long terrified me. The zombies can't get it. 5 days, you have to leave it on.
I got you.
Alright, so... Where's the time save?
Because I want to be able to play early access most of the day. But mostly it'll usually make red. Oh, command to move.
We are still doing this... Are we still combat boosting?
How much I'll get to play?
Where's Amanda moving?
Wow.
Back. Before I get...
Are we still doing...
Final mission?
Yeah.
This is to earn.
Fuck. I hope that's just a cough and I'm not getting sick.
Yeah, if we're still going that way.
Did you go through a staircase? House for their machine gun?
Okay, so, do we have the modern strat yet? I skipped too
I
far.
will not let it distract.
Nope. I'm just so curious on when we get the modern strat. But where do we save that much time? At this stage?
I almost shot that devastator.
Yeah, it's that stage. I gold by a lot, actually. About 2 seconds. You would love to get back into speedrunning this, but you no longer have console. I know you're poor all the time, Connor, but
wait, people don't understand that it's original gangster.
I have 2 Xbox 360s for sale if you want, like, a family discount on them.
Making that sex opposed. Original game or close enough.
I don't know what to do in celebration.
I have an Xbox 360E, which is the slim, but it's like a pure rectangle.
Yes, totally. Let's get it played.
You want to do lagless run? Oh, you don't have an Xbox Series, is what you're talking about. Yeah, there's a PC port that runs the OG in 64, but it's 60 FPS, and you can use modern controls. There are actually a bunch of settings you can do and change with it. Oh, this was the first run I did with the new celebratory ending. Look at this ancient Firefox with shuffle at the top. Nice, Sue. Alright. What do I call the first modern run? Would the first modern run be the first laser skip run? Right, from here, it's going to be kind of hard to figure out what my next run is. Let me go back onto my YouTube. There's the 2949. 2919. Alright, then I stopped uploading to that channel. First run I put on my Fast and Furious channel was a 2751. $29.12. $28.12. Alright, so there's some history missing. My description says this run does not have laser skip. So this is a 2751 no laser skip. The laser skip has been brought over at this point. This run was uploaded August 4th, 2014. So between August 22nd, 2013, when I got a 2919, and 1 year later, almost to the day, about just 2 weeks away, I lowered it down from a 2919 to a 2751 with no laser skip. This will be the next run we watch all the way through. Let's see what's different in just 50 weeks. The quality looks a little better. I'm still on 300 bitrate. Okay, it looked better until I started moving. Okay, we're landing in the elevator now.
Bit, I noticed. So that split was a little early.
If you wanted to speed run and get good at it and stuff, we have leaderboards on speedrun.com for the PC port. I don't know if we have ILs. We could put ILs on there, like on the XBLA version. We may already have it, I'm not sure. The funny thing is, laser skip was known even from my first few runs. Laser skip was known.
By attempting no reset.
Just fuck the laser skip, man. Laser skip was, I think, discovered in 2011, 2012, I want to say. Laser skip was not a thing known when XBLA came out. I know that much. But I think it was 2011, 2012.
Man, I really want to get another run with a laser skip, but his laser skips is too strong.
There's someone here.
Now, if you're just worried about like IL leaderboards, you could just play on an Xbox 360. Although the hard part is, since the 360 servers have been shut down on getting new games, I don't even know if that's a possibility. So you may really just need to save up for an Xbox Series S, to be honest, Connor. You should be able to find one dirt cheap when it's on sale. I remember getting mine for $250 when it was on sale, and that was 3 years ago, 4 years ago.
Welcome to a stream.
I remember having that saying at the bottom there.
I'll just call you Mighty for short.
Sylvanas created that saying, and I kept it on my layout for a while. Men become gods when reds become glods.
If I could ever get a good run, I could completely gold this stage.
Thankfully, Villa Clip wasn't discovered until like 2020,
strangers with guns.
2021. They don't have to deal with that shit for a very long time. Yeah, you can tell my strafing is definitely modernized. My strafing is about
I just don't get
as good as I'm ever going to get it. I used the exact same controller from 2012 all the way to 2024. It's just you see my strafing and gameplay getting better and better every run.
Well, you didn't die.
Where's my webcam is a good question about this run.
Wow, time lost much. On such a good stage, too. Apparently my PB was worse.
Come here.
Ooh, take it easy
My
there,
sum
lady.
of best is a 26:47. That says 30 or 35 seconds slower than what my PB of this game was for
That was a bit
9
slow,
years.
but at least I made it past Chicago. Holy crap.
A very famous 26:22 or 26:12, one of those two.
That was incredibly fast.
That
for
was
a
my
March
time
run.
until Tamakles did literally like just a handful of runs and then got a 26:05, I think it was, and then he did like another handful of runs and got a 25:35. And that disappointed me so bad that he did that in so few runs when I was doing hundreds of attempts and not getting close. That I literally retired Perfect Dark for the rest of 2015.
I wonder if I can get the little glitch that does nothing.
That's a true story. I retired Perfect Dark for the rest of 2015. And Tamakles effortlessly beat my time by such a huge thing. After me doing hundreds and hundreds of attempts. See, that attempt counter at the top right there is already at 174 for this 27:51. Took me quite a while to get over that. Suck it up and be a man.
There we go.
But I never did beat. I still haven't beaten Tamakles 25:35 even with double laser skip in the Villa Clip. With over 4,100 attempts.
Incredibly close.
So, I mean, while that's disheartening, I'm over it at this point. Some people are just built different. My strafing could still use some work in that room, that's for sure. That was bad.
I might as well just stop calling these de-rest runs.
That's... I'm still killing both of those
Doesn't
enemies.
even look like I'm rusty.
Gotta leave one alive for a chance of being boosted outside the elevator.
Thanks for the hype, but I'm not going to get hype until after Deep Sea is all said and done.
I made that elevator for the first time. One of these runs will be the first run with my better internet quality.
May have waited a little too late. I don't know if I'll catch the second elevator. Let's hope so. Oh, wow, okay. I'll take it. Wow, the game didn't lag when you threw that grenade. It's amazing.
Perfect, Bill.
Alright, now I'm a little psyched. The lab closed, we're in the right place.
I don't start shooting that guy until like 2023. Even though it's been known for like well over 5 years before that.
Move out of my way.
That it can save some frames. Ah, so we're self-boosting now. That was very bad, but it exists. That didn't look like it saved any time at all. It's because he has about 27,500 different RNGs.
Dang it.
And only a few of them actually move left from that spot. I still don't know how to strafe Jonathan, huh?
That was good, that was good.
There's even some RNGs where if you kill him from that spot, the key card will get blasted on a straight path for you in that door.
And 1 second, Jonathan. That is beyond good enough to save time.
Though it's rare. No guards? Where the hell are they? Wow, that's actually crazy insane. Do I not get a single one? The hell? Why am I not celebrating that? That's actually insane.
Who stands back anymore? I go right into the fire. Oh no, we have a problem. It's a single-seater. Two can fit in, but no more.
Why did I sound like Arnold Schwarzenegger for a little bit? Oh yeah, these runs are 3 years away from entering into the TCG era.
I hate that random glitch. God!
That's you?
Improving my overall time.
You did a run
little by little.
offline, unrecorded.
Proving how maxed out
and I just posted your time that you got on the boards. You were however old you were on the date that it shows that it was posted.
I don't know. I think his hands were like.
It's been a long time ago.
360-degree angle, holding that dragon. Super dragon, whatever.
Hey there.
So yeah, about 3 more years, we're gonna enter the TCG era, where people will start having alerts in the middle runs. Finally, a fast strafe
You know
drug
what, Trainer? I
spy.
wasn't even paying attention if I PB'd or not.
It's actually quite modern, blowing up that glass. Alright, do we finally take the correct route? We have to know it by now. For sure. We have to know it by now. No more IL strat. 9 years ago, so you were 15, huh? Yes, we're finally going this route. It only took until 2014.
Well, at least that wasn't a full-on back boost. It was more of a sideward boost. No!
That was the
I'm
most
lost.
southern sounding
On such a good level.
boost I've ever said.
I didn't even press the split button all the way. I don't know how it registered, but I'm glad it did.
The president's room is on this level, Joanna. Who are you, young lady?
Considering that my best time is a 109 on here, we are finally not combat boosting.
Without evidence, I assume that you have some.
This is a recording of a meeting between Ken and the other conspirators.
Well, thank God. I haven't done this in a PB yet.
It wasn't until, I want to say it was 2018, 2019, when it was discovered that you do not lure the president as far as possible. You gotta stop him on, like, the final step before he leaves that door. Or else it's slower because he has to turn right back around and then walk out of the room.
Don't get stuck. Oh no! Why does he always get stuck in the door? And how am I always losing time there?
Alright, 147 is my best here, so I'm not mind throwing yet.
I'll see you in a bit.
There's the escape pod.
Just message me on the stream, or not message me, just on the stream, just message the chat and let me know if you're on Skype. I'll open it up. I can't have more running than I need to.
3 gigabytes of RAM, am I right? I'm still going this way, even with a 2751 no laser skip. That's crazy. Now I'm curious, which run do I finally quit going this way? I wonder if this way optimizes faster than the safe method I developed. I think when I'm done here, I'm going to test that. There ain't no way it's faster.
I was the one who got stuck.
I do have a 147 though, and I'm better now than I was back then. Considering that the safe method without the mind throw that I use now gets high 130s, low 140s. Might be a chance.
Come on, President.
That I was onto something back then.
Below 10 seconds from now, this will be saving time.
He'll be able to protect the president.
That was a lot of time.
It's not to be understated just how much I played this game back in 2014.
No! There goes a lot of time.
2014 and before I retired in 2015 was probably the most time I ever put in this game.
There goes more than 4 seconds.
Without the autopilot and the GPS,
I'm not using M-bombs yet.
pull the plug on that. Now.
Please, don't hurt me. Please.
Pull the plug on that. Now.
Seems like every time I get a good Pelagic 2 in my PB, the next PB I get has a pathetic Pelagic 2.
The next PB? Do I even know how to talk? Alright, we can skip all this. It's obviously a perfect Elvis.
Ha! No way, dude. RNG gods have finally blessed me with a run.
This stage can drive you crazy when you're hardcore grinding, I tell you. All my homies hate Deep Sea. Is this like a 320? Pretty good.
Boost me. Almighty boosters didn't boost me. I don't know if this is gonna be level PB, actually.
319, that's a gold.
Probably level PB.
Oh wow, probably an ILPB. That's crazy. Alright, by now we have to have the strat
The only thing that can ruin this run now is
for
stupidity and
Carrington Institute.
skip nonsense.
There ain't no way it's not I haven't invented the strat yet.
Which is also stupidity.
We'll know if I only use one combat boost here. Nope, I used both. On that case, let's go right to attack ship. I'm not shooting those things from afar yet. I guess I'm a coward. See you, Joanna. That was way too fast of a spin on that first spin I did.
Jesus is already being a dick on this level.
That's because you suck, Endeavor. You spun too fast.
Oh well, it don't matter. About 3 seconds slow, but
this is the era of using the AR-34 for a few years.
shut up, Connor, and listen to this awesome music. And Elvis, don't get stuck again. I will have to punch slap you.
Shut up, Connor, from 11 years ago. Listen to this epic song. Shut up, Agent 6, and listen to this epic song.
Well, don't get double mauler.
Dang, the music changed. Rip.
No, Elvis, you have made them angry. I have done nothing but kill them.
It's up to 40. Alright, so attack ship's about as modernized as it. I still get 237s, 238s to this day, depending on how unlucky I can get. Alright, are we bridge skipping at this point? We have to in order to get sub to 28 without the laser skip. There ain't no way I'm not bridge skipping.
Add pillars.
No, my last 360 run was that 2543 that I got in last year.
I won't be sad if I miss it. Actually, I will, but
We are bridge skipping. I haven't grinded much on this Series
on
S.
this whole entire run except for doors and
So-
him going invisible.
I haven't grinded enough.
Only
So
two
that
worries
2543 is still my fastest run I've ever done.
Whoa! What luck!
I didn't move to the Xbox Series until early last year. Actually, in the middle of last year. Since I found that converter that lets you play any controller you want on any console you want. So I can use my Xbox 360 controller on the Series S. I didn't get the phase skip. So a sub 28 without laser skip and without phase skip. Not bad. I split late. That was a 2750. It saves over 20 seconds. Around 20 seconds. 25 seconds. It's theorized at first to be about 30, but it's actually not as much as first theorized, so it's around 20, 25. Ad block doesn't block Twitch ads. Or at least most don't. Twitch has a way to get around them. Same with Facebook ads. Alright, what's the next run after 2751? $27.21. Set November 12th, 2014. I'm just going to see if I laser skip on this one. If not, we're going to see if I do on 2712, which is the run after that. December 13th. Oh my god! This is run number 504. So this is over 300 attempts since the 2751. And that's right, note in the background.
I don't know if I should be creeped out or amused.
Creeped out. Kappa.
Oink.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh, I got the laser skip!
Damn, nice.
Just after tea, well, you said my love to me yesterday.
Some of best is 2618.
That's
Hey, bye.
30 laser skips in a day. I don't know if that's happened before.
It's a nice tuba picture. I like it.
Pretty good, so I can always do.
So from here on out, I can say these runs are modernized.
Thanks, Ryan. What are you saying thanks for? Is there tanks outside?
So what we're going to do is we're just going to skip this run. We're going to go to the very first run. That looks like I finally got my modern internet. We're going to get out of the Stone Age. Here's February 2015. Am I out of the Stone Age yet? Special Agent 4028.
What a waste.
I am not out of the Stone Age yet. Hurricane Fists percent. The only run I've ever done with the Hurricane Fist cheat. This was April 16th.
Okay.
Randomly
So-
felt like Joanna, the only person.
I think I'm in the modern era. This is around 1 megabyte.
Okay.
I just watched bits and pieces. The only weapon you're allowed to use is your hurricane fists. This definitely looks better than the 300 kilobytes.
I like turkey so much more. Wait, what? It's a late turkeys.
Turkey is a country, though.
Yeah.
I'm still on my 3 gigabytes of RAM computer, though.
When
I can tell.
When I found the guy, I looked in his face.
Yay! That was easy.
Luftrausers. I am alive. Ooh, Beyond God and Evil is on sale right now.
The only time you have to use a weapon on Villa was the sniper. If only there was a way.
Why didn't I download more?
I have to do that, but Joanna will have to.
Just because. Oh, there's a Chicago RTA agent mine throw tutorial that I went from way back in the day. When's the first? Okay, 2630 is the first agent PB. I uploaded with the new internet. Let me go to my run before I retired. The 2622. Wherever it is, there it is. This run's pretty iconic. Until Tomako's beat it with literally no problem a few days later, but... How many... Let's see how many attempts I'm on. 1,194. We're definitely on better internet. We're on a better. We're on the. I think I'm on that laptop now, where I have 4 gigabytes of RAM or 6. I forget. I think I added more RAM to it. 3rd generation i3 CPU.
I stream a lot, but the only Mario game I play is Mario World. Just so you know.
My sum of best at 2535 is crazy, considering that. Not the run Tomako's beats this with, but the run after that, he would get a 2535.
Oh my days.
I tried for the double laser skip. What am I? I think I was good back then. These were the good days, man, before the double laser skip and before the Villa clip.
My favorite games to stream, speedrun wise, would be Perfect Dark, Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past.
This was right when I was
Super Mario World.
Into Neptunia speedruns, but it was still just Victory. I might have done Mark II at this point. V2 didn't exist yet. So I really was just known as solely the Perfect Dark guy until 2016 rolled around.
There is a bunch
and Neptunia took over my life.
and a few new games.
Hey.
The classics are amazing.
Link to the past.
Nowadays, I'm just known as the Zelda Rendo guy. Because I've been doing a metric shit ton of that. That and Pokemon Scarlet Violet.
Just like Mario World's my favorite Mario game, in my opinion.
Can't leave any bodyguards standing.
I know favorite.
I am the GA bro. You are also the GA bro.
Screwed up English, but it's okay.
Japanese.
Konnichiwa. I'm not gonna save time.
Life was much simpler before the Villa clip, man.
I was like 5 seconds on 100.
Oh, those were some pretty good buttons, actually.
I don't even remember how my agency was.
That's the opposite of me. It took me 18 years to play Ocarina past Dodongo's Cavern.
Shush! Past me. No, GA bro's listening.
And Zelda 1 was my childhood.
I must have done wrong.
I totally didn't just say it took me 18 years to play Zelda, Ocarina of Time, past Dodongo's Cavern. No, no. What I meant to say was, I grew up with that game. Yeah, that's what I meant to say.
Mario World and Mario Brothers 1, 2, and 3 was my childhood instead of Mario 64. Could it be? I'm 5 seconds ahead on Chicago. That is considered amazing. It's a first for me.
Okay, so, I mean, wait, no, I knew that. That fast room I was doing probably around the time I got a low 27, high 26.
And I'm getting a decent G5? What is this voodoo magic?
What is this voodoo magic? Getting a run in this game so hard. I'm amazed at literal every small detail.
I'll tell you what happened. A 4:07 Chicago completion, which is my PB by at least over a second.
We don't know that past me because we don't have the module in our live split yet that tells us how far we are from our best pace ever.
Minute even G5. I'm gonna save 7 seconds. I want to be over 12 seconds ahead going into infiltration.
We have good internet, but we still don't have good enough internet to see the timers too well.
I don't know.
Actually, we probably do. I just don't have the bit rate high enough. You'll literally pay me to do OT fully through. But now I've got to someday. The same month. Oh, speaking of next month, sadly we don't have an extra Wiimote for you. Hey, I meant to tell you when I first discovered it, but I ended up forgetting. But out of all three of the Wiimotes that I kept from that Wii lot, only one of them works, and I have to have it for the Wii itself. Unless you want one where you have to kind of press the A button harder than normal, I can sell that to you at half the price.
Practice. What? I lost time. Still, a PB 725 infiltration.
725 is good.
That's the best anyone in the world's ever done.
That was a big giant milestone. Until Tamako's got a sub 720.
I'm
I've never had that guy
in his
stop the lift from closing.
26.
Alright, picture this, SRT.
Was it 2612? I think is his first time.
Yeah.
You get to the first lift, calling it down, disarm the first guard like you're supposed to. Then the disarmed first guard walks right into the way of the lift as it's closing.
Oh, wow.
Bad bill. Okay, not a bad bill.
Yeah.
I'm very below average bill.
Good.
I'm losing a fuck ton of time.
You're starting late to pass after you beat Zelda 2. How far are you in Zelda 2? You may end up beating it before me, because I think I've only beaten 4 palaces so far. 3 palaces.
Here's how the game tricked me. I blew up the wall, and I heard a body hit the floor. So you would think it's Bill. No, it's just a random passing by guard. Bill wasn't standing there.
Good self boosts. Oh, I go for a 4th. I don't do that anymore. What's funny is I did the glitch to get the hammer early. Because I said fuck Death Mountain. Well, don't forget, didn't you also want some Atelier games? Yeah, Death Mountain, gave me so much trouble growing up.
Stays fast.
Actually, literally just going through the first cave on the way to the second area gave me a lot of trouble. And I heard so much people talk about Death Mountain, I'm like, nah.
Nice.
But I knew about
Yeah,
Glitch Town. So I'm like, I'm going to just perform Glitch Town and get the hammer early.
Oh yeah, RTA, yes.
But my PB sucks.
Yeah, for you, the Atelier games are 22 and 16, but since you're GA Bro and
Try to push alphas anyway.
a returning customer, I think I can get away with just
Are you going to push alphas?
selling them to you for,
Ah, alright.
well, it'd basically almost be the same amount. 30 plus 6 shipping. That'll be $2 off. We're going to have to find some more stuff to add to the lot, so shipping won't be too bad. I'll have to send you some more images of my listings if you find something else you want.
It's a 232 pace.
Basically, on how to do Glitch Town, there's another glitch called the Healer glitch. And you know the healer of every town in Zelda 2, you gotta talk to the healer when she's at a specific pixel, then you gotta talk to her again the pixel before she enters the house. And then she gets all sorts of fucked up and takes you to Glitch Town.
I golded.
But the Glitch Town she takes you into is the town to the right of the big rock you smashed with the hammer.
Yeah, after the
above the graveyard.
Yeah, see ya, man.
I golded by 7/10 of a second, which is insane. That's actually insane.
That's the main one. There's a couple that have really weird names called Link's Feet and shit. That can skip entire screens. But they're too hard for me to do. But I was able to do Glitch Town to skip Death Mountain. So still to this very day, I've still never made it through Death Mountain.
Wow. 2 jobs.
I never have to.
I just had to.
Man, I actually looked kind of in good shape back in 2015. I'm so much fatter now. This was after I started my job, actually. I think it said October.
He'll probably be dead though by the time January gets here.
I started my my job at Bojangles officially October 19th, I think.
On 2 different sleep cycles.
2015.
Wow.
So yeah, like he sleeps one time for 2 or 3 hours, and he sleeps another time for 2 or 3 hours.
Room is on this level, Joanna.
It's
Who are you, young lady?
amazing how he's making it.
You can't make.
Oh yeah, he wants the money.
Without evidence.
Yeah, he wants to move out on his own.
Oh, okay.
It seems overwhelming. I'm in your hands. What do we do now?
I wasn't paying attention to who in the hell I'm talking about.
Yeah, so he needs the money indeed. Moving costs a lot of money.
Yeah, especially here in the States where the rent is too damn high.
A certain Connor in the chat would know about that one. Rent is too damn high.
Rent counts too high.
There's a meme of, I think, I don't know, is someone in the higher up of the U.S., maybe the Senate or something, or running for the Senate or the president. Someone said the rent is too damn high.
God, that meme is this old now. Jesus. That guy be having a heart attack if he saw modern rent.
Because some states, for 1 bedroom, you $500 a month.
Jesus.
When you go to New York or California and you get a 1 bedroom, you'll be lucky if you pay $900.
Whoa.
That'll be what you're hoping for.
Jesus, that's cheap.
For that cheap.
Yeah, compared to 2025. Be lucky to pay $500. Isn't like modern rent for 1 bedroom, even in the state of Georgia, like $1,000?
Oh, but he got hit. Oh, where did he get hit? Oh, Mr. President.
In the crotch.
Oh, Mr. President. Oh, you didn't get hit anywhere important. Thank Bejeebus. Thank Lord Goomy.
Lord Goomy. So X and Y is out by now.
Heard him. I've been hit. I'm saving time.
Who would slay someone but then cut off all their toes for 500? Right. So rent basically doubled since this video was made.
Wow.
No, it's actually way more than that in California. I think 1 bedroom rent in California is almost $3 grand. So on the bright side, Connor, you don't have to pay that much.
Gotta highlight that. I didn't know Elvis could hit the president. So weird.
Without the autopilot and GPS, shit will wander.
I want to say the minimum wage is like 20.
Oh, that's thirsty.
This is overall, I would say even objectively overall a decent run, man. Above decent.
Oh, same here. Overall.
No double laser skip, no villa clip. There's still some strats that I don't do yet. But saves them small time saves. That was English, I swear.
I can get the shittiest pillars or bad attack ships get are, but
No, invisible wall. I hit invisible wall.
Yep.
Okay, well,
SRT's
I do the
definitely
rest
playing
right
Mario
now.
64.
I'm glad I do the rest. Always last.
55.5-second Elvis.
Holy crap, I haven't had a 55-second Elvis in years.
I can't believe I got invisible wall, dude.
Hell, for all I know, this is probably the last time I ever got one.
So yeah, I won't save time on TTC. My TTC split is 54 36, so I probably lose time even.
Elvis was a few pixels away from giving me the far sight.
I mean, I might have died on TTC at the beginning on my PB, but I mean, well, if I'm all the way here and then I didn't die, but and that probably loses more time than dying at the start. I might save time, depending on where I die. But I think at the beginning, the previous run,
Run over. Oh, still decent, Elvis. I can still not lose time.
I love it when you hear that tone shift change between runs over to it's still decent.
oh yep, I lose a decade because I still talk to the toad.
No, you don't want him to give you his gun at all until the final room.
Just 2 seconds lost. That's insane.
You may be thinking about Special Agent where we actually do strafe him because he forcibly gives us his gun right away.
Wait, how am I not losing time?
Yeah, that's almost a gold.
How am I not clicked onto my splits? I hate my computer. I could have. That split is wrong.
That split is going.
I'm actually skipping it because I'll get a fake gold on Carrington Institute.
Whoops.
I got glitched in between these walls. It's insane.
Modern Carrington Institute strap. See, I say modern. There's actually 2 Carrington Institute strats. You can do this whole stage without a single combat boost. But it requires perfect execution for your strafing. You can't make one mistake.
Years since I had a closed door.
But it's only 1 second faster doing it that way. I've only ever done it twice. Not once in a run. Eli does it. His controller is basically God. And he can get perfect execution every time, apparently.
Wow. That's what? Okay. I blame that frigging stuck. I stopped walking in early. My muscle memory is weird sometimes. But my brain thinks I was already dead. So, didn't let scrub at all. What a joke of this game.
Okay, I need to calm down.
Having a heart attack. PBs were so rare around this era. And this will be my last PB for like 8 to 9 years.
Oh, there we go again. I just can't.
And who would have thought that we'd finally break Attack Ship in 2024? We broke Pelagic 2 and Attack Ship in 2024. The tech skip in Pelagic 2 can now be gotten more often than once an hour. And Elvis warping on Attack Ship can be now done more than once every 10 hours. Both are still very RNG reliant, but it's finally been broken.
Hello, Phasian Source 26. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today?
The Attack Ship one's not consistent enough to even want to rely on it unless it's a bad run. Could have done that stage a little faster. That layout.
I failed the Devastator, but I got the backup where you don't need a boost across the bridge. Oh, I was
I could tell that was shot too far left when I first shot it. I didn't remember this stage having to back up full speed strafe for bridge skip.
Perfect message. How many attempts before this one? Way too many. Split says 53, but I never save for splits when I don't PB.
Do I get the phase skip? Nope, no phase skip.
And this PB won't be highlighted.
I was one bullet away from getting the phase skip. Sad.
So rip the...
Yay! Probably the most iconic run I've ever done. Not the fastest, but the most iconic.
26-22. New world record.
Not for long. You would go into a huge depression in a few days.
You know what this means? It's time for the turn dance.
You forgot the earn dance on your perfect agent. Kappa.
Nah, that's only for agent. Something that is hard to PB.
No problem. Grab my arms. We'll get you out in no time. No, quick. Give me your gun.
Dang, what about the...
Oh, I don't play the video, I just play the song. My mic sucks. It thinks I'm bonking into it. What a run.